Pops. Don't worry, I'll get started in a bit. So last night I made a boo-boo and I accidentally. So there's an exploit in this game where you can change your mech around, even though you're not near a mech plant, which bypasses the whole choose your mech wisely game mechanic. And I accidentally did that to my save game, so I had to I had to spend the night rolling it back. Like, oops. So my current Lance Star setup may not be correct, but we'll just run with it. Hopefully it'll be fine. So where we last left off, we killed our commander because he issued a trial of grievance against us, and then we shot his legs off because that's how we do things in the clans. Anyway. Let me know if you can still hear stuff. So I've still got it should be 2 Kodiaks. Like that was the setup I remember from last night. So far so good? Alright. So we're on Jeanette. Search for the Draconis mechs which attacked Ardos. If you find them, we will have proof that the smoke jaguars have stolen our genetic material. This also explains the presence of a clan mech being used in the supposedly Draconis raid. Inspect all structures near Nav Point Alpha.
Search the loading base for the stolen Draconis mechs.
Sounds easy enough. Jeanette was taken by the Smoke Jaguars in 3050 during the third wave of the invasion of the Inner Sphere. Comstar troops, who were supposed to be neutral observers, attacked and Clan Smoke Jaguar annihilated them. This is yet another example of the treachery and corruption of those who remained in the Inner Sphere rather than leave with Alexander Kerensky. Once we recover the genetic material of our forebears, we can direct our efforts towards the destiny of the Inner Sphere. Since the mechs were lost in the Draconis Combine raid in Jeanette, they may still be here. You may be nearing the end of your quest, MechWarrior. A reconnaissance team made up of others of your trinary will search different areas of the planet while you investigate a landing base. Well, I'm excited. We might actually be near the end. I think. So what happened was last night I wanted to see if I could replay the game again, but on hard difficulty. That wasn't happening. Oh, he's already shooting.
All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target. reports target destroyed.
It was very
Image
fancy business. My
engaged. Image enhanced.
arms are messed up
Enemy
already.
power-up detected. External camera engaged. Image enhanced. Engaged. All points attacking your target.
Thanks. Out. He's just looking right at me.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Enemy power-up detected. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Out.
Point 2 reports target destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
They really aren't messing around. These jaguars really aren't messing around. Well, what we're looking for is going to be in one of these buildings. Let's check the storage tank. Not here. Look at that anime mech. Like, discount Valkyrie. Having trouble there? He's getting stuck. But the other guy might be. Nice pathfind. Yeah, nice pathfinding, yep.
All points attacking your
Oh,
target.
he's got a PPC in his left arm.
Enemy mech destroyed.
No, he's got it in his torso. Lead shot up.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
I hope that's all the enemies. Storage facility. Empty. I think this is supposed to be a helicopter pad. Computers? You don't need computers.
Primary objective. Inspect all structures near Nav Alpha. Successful.
Intel to 72nd strike. It looks like a negative on the recon. Clear the area of any opposing units so we can send down our intel team.
Primary objective. Destroy all opposing mechs. Successful.
Well,
Autopilot engaged.
That mission knocked out all my ammo. I'm down to like 30 rounds of ammunition from like 400.
Nav Beta reached. Mission successful.
Well, we're back at our ship. My lab 2D still keeps opening its mouth even when the mouth is closed. The Draconis mechs are no longer on Jeanette. The reconnaissance team discovered a shipping log which indicated that the captured mechs have been shipped off planet to Garstedt to be refitted with Crown armaments. But no audio. A bit of... By refitting the Draconis mechs, the Smoke Jaguars have shown their desperation. Like everything else in the Inner Sphere, their mechs and armaments are of much lower quality than those of clan origin. For the Smoke Jaguars to use them shows that they are seriously weakened. You will now board the jump ship Bear's Legacy to travel to Garstedt. Yep. Let's see what our next mission is. Well, this mission takes place in space. At our last stop on the jump to Garstedt, we have been intercepted by a Smoke Jaguar jump ship. You will have to fight in space on the surface of the jump ship Bear's Legacy. Your mech will be equipped with engineer's jump jets to give you a small constant downthrust, simulating a 0.2 G gravity to keep you from floating off. Defend the Bear's Legacy and destroy the Smoke Jaguar invaders. Radiation from the nearby sun will affect your instruments and satellite view. You will not be able to target all enemy units. So, let's try this one. If that doesn't work out, I'll have to save Scum. Quite the situation to fight him.
You are very close to this system's sun. It will be affecting your targeting sensors and our audio link.
So, space missions in this game... Space is a new environment in this game, but it's not really a... It's not... If you remember my Heavy Gear 2 stream, that was actual space combat. But what they have here is it's not actually space. It's just like a pitch black environment, and they put you at they just plop your mech really high up to make it feel like you're in space, and put stars in the background. But if you cheat and manage to hit zero. Hit an altitude of 0, you're gonna stand on an invisible floor. After our two sorties into their territory, the Smoke Jaguars have finally tracked our jump ship. To allow us to travel through their space unchallenged would be to admit cowardice. The Smoke Jaguars must challenge our presence in their territory in order to uphold their honor. Clan Smoke Jaguar's weakened state since Tukade has frustrated and angered the warriors of the clan, who are known for their ferocity and bloodlust. They are hungry for battle and will fight furiously to protect their planet. And yeah, this is quite the situation to fight in. Let's do it. Prepare for 0G combat. I like the idea, but this is not actual space. Also, we gotta be careful because the floor is very slippery. We can just run all the way off very
Power-up detected.
easily.
Image sensor engaged.
Into the void you go. That counts as defeat. That once he hits the ground, that's it for him. That counts as him being destroyed. So let's just take out these.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Image and
Yep.
engaged.
He's dead. That was the stone rhino we just kicked off the jump ship to the invisible off to the invisible floor. These guys are taking their sweet time to get here.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I'm running out of ammo very quickly. If there are more targets, then I might have to change my loadout. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but look at those stars.
External camera engaged.
You see the stars indeed. You know, the Jaguar carrier is coming for another trip.
Primary objective, defend jump ship. Successful. Secondary objective, destroy all enemy units. Successful.
Mission successful.
Oh. I guess we have success. You successfully repelled the smoke jaguars from your jump ship. You will now make the next jump to Garstadt.
Resume the jump to Garstadt. More information on planet.
After this defeat, the smoke jaguars will fight even more savagely on the planet's surface. They are weak and will probably try to risk as few mechs as possible. You can take advantage of this and use our stronger numbers to subdue the jaguars, but that is not the clan way. We gain the most honor by taking victory with the smallest force possible. Indeed we do. But can you guys do it with a fire moth? No. Gotta save scum. Gotta save scum every mission. Well, I'm by myself. Upon your descent to Garstadt's surface, Star Colonel Sidney Neverson of the 7th Jaguar Dragoons contacts your commander and arranges that the combat be restricted to a trial of possession for information regarding the whereabouts of the mechs. You are being sent in as part of the reserve troops in case the mech bit is broken by the Jaguars. Stay at your drop site and wait for orders.
The Jaguars
That's-
call the trial of possession for info on the mech. This is it. When we get on planet, give them your all, or we have to go home empty-handed.
Sounds easy enough. We'll just use a good old dual AC2 setup. A trial of possession is conducted when more than one clan lays claim to the same thing. The victors of the battle have legal title to whatever is in question, and the losers must abort their claim without further dispute. The Smoke Jaguars know of your quest for the Draconis mechs and obviously have information about them. They cannot, however, give up that information without fighting. To do so would be to lose honor. If you defeat them in the trial of possession, they will tell you what they know. If you lose, you will be honor-bound to leave Garstead, leaving behind the only information that could lead to the retrieval of our genetic material. Do not fail us. The Smoke Jaguars have invoked the trial of possession in an attempt to downscale the battle. As the clan is trying to rebuild, losing even a small number of mechs could be devastating. We will agree to the trial. A smaller battle will also be a shorter one, which will enable us to continue our search with haste. We are being brought down on the chance that the Jaguars break the patrolled number of mechs. In that case, you will enter the melee. Well, hopefully nothing goes wrong. All this stuff would have flown over my head in the original game. Oh, here we are. So we just chill, I guess.
Satellite link established.
Let's take a look at our buddies. Ghostbird Jenner, MechWarrior Tars. Who's the other guy? Dropship Justice. Sure.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It's also a little dark.
Amplification engaged.
It's not the best night vision, but you gotta make do with what you have.
The bit has been broken by the Jaguars. Enter the melee and destroy all Jaguar mechs encountered.
Well, the Jaguars have broken the rules. Time to march in. Let's see who's left. Just right off the bat, he is already missing a leg. Of course he is. Look at that Jenner go. Oh, there's a stone rhino there.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech
Who's shooting you with missiles?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Another stone rhino. There goes your arm.
Enemy mech mission Successful.
Yeah, I nearly shot off both my legs. That would be instant death. Star Colonel Neverson is noble in defeat. He tells you that the Draconis mechs were stolen from a Jaguar fighter by mechs wearing an altered version of the Clan Wolf insignia.
Prepare to enter wolf territory. They have been badly weakened in the War of Refusal, but will still fight fiercely.
Well, now we know who stole our genetic heritage. Those dang wolves. The source of Smoke Jaguar's dishonor is now laid bare. They called for a trial of possession because they did not want to admit that Clan Wolf had successfully raided their ship. Again, the weakness of Clan Smoke Jaguar is evident. After the recovery of our genetic material, the cons of Clan Ghostbeard may consider a trial of absorption to take over the Smoke Jaguars. Although they have no resources that our clan could exploit, their warriors are fierce and loyal and would fight well for us. Absorbing them would also expand our territory and remove another clan from the race to Terra. Well, now we know who the culprits are. If you're wondering, by the way, this game takes place after MechWarrior 2. It takes place like a year after, so it's 3058. Oh no, we're doing another space mission. Oh, mercenary mechs are attacking our base on Al-Shine, whatever, however you pronounce it. Your Trinary must return to help protect the planet. Defend the base and destroy all enemy mechs. Well, timing couldn't be better. Mercenaries are the lowest of the Inner cowards. They fight not for a way of life, but for the highest bidder. That is anathema to the clan way. Since Alexander Currency's departure, much of the Inner Sphere has fallen under mercenary control. We must retake Terra and purge this blight on the warrior name. Who has paid for the services of these mercenaries? We know not. We must now protect our base from their vicious, dishonorable attack. If we allow mercs to take over the base, our honor will be sorely tarnished. Especially now, in our time of crisis, we cannot permit this. Such disrespect for mercenaries. The irony. The very first two Ace Con games are playing as mercenaries. Oops, got dropped. I like that. That effect is cool when you spawn in a dropship and they just dunk you onto the ground.
Light amplification engaged. Image enhancement engaged. Light amplification engaged.
Who is closest? It's Atlas. I don't control any starmates. That Grizzly's not gonna survive against the Atlas. Also, there are a ton of Atlases. There's like a second over there. Oh god, there's like 3 of them.
Enemy mech Enemy mech destroyed.
Annihilator. There's a lot of assault mechs.
Secondary objective. Destroy all invading mechs. Successful.
Mission successful.
It's a lot of assault mechs. That was nothing but assault mechs. You wonder why I don't use like a lighter one. You have successfully defended your base from the raiding mercenaries. During questioning, a captured pilot told only that it had been hired by Clan Wolf.
These mercenaries claim to have been hired by Clan Wolf. The wolves are now divided, so we will have to hunt them down.
Raid originated from plant food and wolf territory. The captured prisoner admitted that they had been hired by a wolf, but would divulge no further information. This confirms what the Smoke Jaguars revealed after the trial of possession on Garstadt. We now know that a wolf faction is behind the theft of our genetic material. Whoever these wolves are, they have sunk to hiring mercenaries to fight their battles. We will trace them to their den and destroy them like the rabid curs they have become. These ghost bears are pretty mad. They're getting very, very viciously mad. Oh. I think we're up for another trial of position. Your commander deems you worthy of advancing. You are on Alshane, where you once more faced a trial position. You will be alone, facing 3 mechs. Destroy as many as possible. If you wish, you may choose a new mech again. Well, you know what I'm gonna pick? I'm just gonna pick the Kodiak. Like I don't like the stone round because it's very big and I mean you can customize it to have the same performance as a Kodiak, but the hitboxes are like it's just like one very big thick column, and it's a very easy target compared to a Kodiak. Let's take I think this will work for the trial.
All right, MechWarrior. Since we are on Alshane anyway, I put in for a trial of position for you. You earned it.
Possible ranks. I don't even know what those ranks are. When Nicholas Kerensky established the clans in their hierarchy, he constructed them such that, in order to continue advancing in rank, a warrior must continually prove him or herself. This keeps warriors in prime fighting condition and ensures that each warrior appreciates the arduous and admirable path to glory. This trial of position shows that your commanders recognize your valor in battle. Now you are offered the chance to advance in the chain of command. The number of mechs you destroy will determine your new rank. If you fail to destroy any, you will retain your current rank and continue your quest for the legacy of Sagan Jorgensen, but your failure will be noted on your codex and will damage your chances of qualifying for a blood name. The codex is a warrior's personal record and lists gene parents, generation number, blood house, and codex ID, which notes the structure of his or her DNA. It also includes information on the warrior's career. All your victories, as well as your failures, are noted here and are taken into account for trials of position and the trial of blood right. The Master Codex record records the DNA maps of every warrior ever born to a Sitco. So yeah, this is a way of saying, this is basically like an universe way of saying don't fail missions. Get the highest possible rank you can. That's why I'm safe coming. Because if I fail a mission, I have to reload my game. And if I have to reload, if I don't reload my game, I just continue playing, then I will not be able to compete for the blood names, which means we don't get to see what it looks like. So, but you're right. This one's actually kind of hard, but let's see if we can do it anyway. 2 viewers. Who's in it? Also, it looks like I haven't dropped any frames so far. They gotta come in one by one, but they're all like very scary. So I better get rid of them right away.
Enemy mech
Okay, that's one. That's one down.
heat level critical. Enemy mech
It's
destroyed.
2 down. That leaves a Kodiak.
Critical hit engine. Warning. You are leaving defined mission zone. Heat level critical.
I'm gonna die.
Gyro. Critical hit ultra. Mission failed.
Yeah. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's a good thing I save scummed. So you're back here again. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Stone Rhino Kodiak.
Let's try the missions one. Maybe I can make do with a little bit less DPS. Yeah, it's not good. You guys got a Gauss rifle.
Enemy mech destroyed. destroyed.
Yeah, it leaves just a Kodiak. But the Kodiak is so slow. I guess we wait for him to come up and then we blast him as he comes over the ridge. Yeah.
Enemy mech mission successful.
There we go. With this added title of honor, continue your holy quest. You will next travel into Clan Wolf territory to seek out our heritage.
Do not go getting a big head now. We ship out for Thun immediately.
We are now in Nova, Commander. A much better outcome. And I think the next couple of missions are kind of ass. I might be actually stuck on them for a while. After the forces of Comstar defeated those of the clans and took aid in 3052, clans Wolf and Jade Falcon were the most powerful of the invading forces. However, in June 3057, a trial of refusal was declared between them, which became the so-called Refusal War. Now, at the end of the war, both Clan Jade Falcon and Clan Wolf are sorely weakened, and Clan Wolf is divided into Crusader and Warden factions. The Crusader faction desires immediate action to take back Terra and re-establish the Star League, as Alexander Kerensky intended. The Wardens, however, voice caution. They maintain that Alexander's words are not to be taken literally, and that the clans should remain apart from the corrupt Inner Sphere as guardians, not conquerors. The Draconis mechs used in the attack on Ardos were stolen from Clan Smoke Jaguar by mechs bearing a distorted wolf insignia, which could belong to either of the factions. The Crusaders may have stolen our genetic material to spark conflict between our clan and the Smoke Jaguars, and to slow our invasion of the Inner Sphere until they can rebuild. You and your trinary will be sent to Foon, a Crusader stronghold. The Warden Wolves have moved into the Inner Sphere and are now based on Ark Royal with the mercenary Kellhounds. They now stand with the clans, allied with the forces of the successor states. The Wardens may have perpetrated this crime against us to halt our plans in the Inner Sphere. The Wardens could be sure that we would delay our plans in order to recover the genetic material. While you investigate Foon, the 286th Assault Trinary will be sent to Ark Royal. Between these two campaigns, we must recover the trail. Yeah. So after the events of MechWarrior 2, Clan Wolf split into a Crusader Wolves and Wolf in Exile, and the campaign we followed in MechWarrior 2 was we followed the Warden side, who settled down on the Ark Royal. So now we are going after the Crusader Wolves, who were left behind. Oh, this mission is gonna suck. I think one of my friends, like a VTuber and I did stuff for Soul Bagreg, was streaming this game as well, and he got stuck on this mission. And I think he's still stuck on it. Let's see if we can get past it before he does. Okay, mission computer. Sorry. The wolf base on Foon is underwater, and you will have to prepare yourself differently for the unusual conditions. You will be outfitted with an executioner configured for underwater combat. Any selections you make in the mech plant will be ignored. Your mission on Foon is to locate and identify the Draconis mechs that raided Ardos. You must kill your enemies, but remember your task. You are here for information, not just combat. Be sure not to destroy that which you must first examine. Investigate Nav Point Alpha.
Be wary. Breaches in your armor will flood the damaged section, rendering it useless. This will make your mech and any enemy mech much easier to disable or destroy.
So we are going underwater, and this mission is not fun. Because, I mean, the idea is cool. We're going underwater. You'll see, it's like, it feels like a different environment from the usual, MechWarrior missions. But, because we don't get to customize our mech, we have weapons on the arms. And because we have weapons on the arms, we can get screwed very easily. Foon, taken by Clan Wolf in the 5th wave of its invasion, is now held by Clan Wolf Crusaders who are not above reverting to piracy in order to hurt the cause of Clan Ghost Bear. As our longtime enemies, they will guard their territory fiercely. If you locate the Draconis Combine mechs, we will have evidence that the Wolf Crusaders stole our genetic material. Jump jets and missiles do not function underwater. As the Crusader Wolf base is undersea, you will pilot a mech specifically suited to this atmosphere, equipped only with energy weapons and torpedoes. You are on a holy mission to preserve the future of our clan. Do not fail. Oh my god, this mission is gonna suck. Let's see if we can do it. And the worst part about this is every time I fail, I have to reload the old save file because it's gonna record our failures. You're underwater. So we gotta set Nav Alpha. On the way here, we're gonna encounter a lot of enemy presence. Actually, this mission's kind of ass.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up
Oh no,
detected.
that homing is. Well, I like them.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, gargoyle. No.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Really took quite a bit of damage. A linebacker is a new mech, by the way. I also don't like this terrain very much.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Everything is very blue, as you can tell. Yeah. We have no jump jets. And this is where some of the glitches of MechWarrior 2 will show themselves. What's up?
Enemy
Oh wait,
power
what's
up
up?
detected. Enemy power up detected. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh shit, You can see what happens when there's so many PPCs on screen and I'm firing them and they don't spawn.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh my god. He's like literally like right above me.
Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I think I'm not in good shape. The first mistake was when I slipped and started falling down these hills. When I meant to actually pick off the first linebacker I saw. This is the worst mission in the game, by the way.
Power up detected.
It's my least
Enemy
favorite.
power up detected.
I like the idea, but I just don't like it, the mission design at all.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I keep firing PPCs, you can't fire them. Underwater combat has been very exciting or fun.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
It's like makes me think of, like,
Enemy vehicle
I remember people like
destroyed.
complained about the underwater stuff in Devil May Cry 1. Which was like the exact opposite of like everything else.
Critical hit
Ow.
engine. Critical hit engine. Critical hit heat sink.
It was one of my PPCs. Like, why did you set up my mech like this?
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Speaking of Devil May Cry, I'm tempted to do a DMC5 special edition stream because I met I've been talking about the Ace Combat Reddit Discord, this Ace Combat Discord, but they start airing the a new anime on Netflix, which is exciting. Even though it has Johnny Young Bosch as Dante instead of Ruben Langdon. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why people are upset about that, because, if I remember right, Ruben Langdon's retired, so
Detected.
I wouldn't, can't really do much if he's retired. We gotta ID these mechs. Also, pathfinding sucks.
Enhancement engaged.
So... I'd be surprised if we can come out here. Let's try to...
Image enhancement engaged.
It's a stolen Draconis mech. How are we gonna take care of them? Well, I could exploit the glitch. There's the glitch that I showed you before, where he walks into the wall and then takes it starts accelerating rapidly and blows himself up because of that. Barring that, I might have to deal with them the hard way, which I would rather not. There we go. He lost an arm because of his amazing pathfinding skills. But I think he's gonna come... Oh. This is an exploit. Normally I would try to avoid doing this, but I don't have any other choice. Because of the amount of firepower I'm losing. Well, I don't have a choice but to do this.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Next one's the Raven.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Blast damage. I'm gonna lose my other PPC arm. Victor, I know the Victor's weakness is its right arm, but I have to walk inside to get it. Ah, shit. Alright. Well, just...
Enemy mech destroyed.
Primary objective: identify and destroy any and all Draconis mechs.
I did it! Now I gotta return to Nav Alpha. I had to use the exploit. That's awful. If you're wondering I know what happened. If you're wondering what happened, I was forcing him into the wall, and then I paused the game at that moment because that causes a glitch sometimes where they start to accelerate like crazy, and that causes massive collision damage to themselves, and then they blow up. And that's it, I guess. First try.
Mission successful.
Well, I'm now past the water mission. GG. Got the power of the game engine exploits. You have identified and destroyed the mechs which attacked Ardos. The Smoke Jaguars spoke truthfully. The mechs were stolen by a crusading faction of the rebel that was left of Clan Wolf.
We now have our proof. The wolves are the source of our dishonor.
Because of the success of your mission, we now know that the underhanded, shameful attack on Ardos was masterminded by the devious crusaders of Clan Wolf. The 286 honorably withdrew from the battle with the Warden Wolves on Ark Royal once the news of your discovery reached them. Now your trinary alone continues the quest. Legend from before the Exodus predicts our imminent return home. Above Terra, the Great Bear, symbol of our warriors poised on the edge of the inner sphere, and the Little Bear, symbol of the future which lies dormant in our genetic legacy, swing through the heavens. When we behold them, we will have fulfilled our destiny. You must locate and retrieve the genetic material and destroy those who have stolen it. Ah, thank God. There was actually a very good chance that I would have botched and have to redo this whole mission. And let's save stuff again. Enter the city of New Cofton and locate the genetic material of our founders. Investigate Nav Point Alpha, the center of the city. Strike with brutal vengeance. So our objective is to locate the genetic material and destroy all buildings not containing the genetic material. So
Level every building not containing our genetic material. Show no mercy.
no mercy indeed.
Kodiak.
We'll take good old Kodiak and the Cotton Buddy. The wolves, once the strongest of the clans, are now battered and divided. In an attempt to regain their position at the forefront of the clan invasion, the Crusader faction stole the genetic material of our founders. This theft and their false clues were supposed to taunt us into battle with the Draconis Combine and the other clans, attempting to weaken us in useless combat until they could rise once again to their former position of power. Your diligence, however, has brought their treachery to light. Most offensive, in a heinous break from clan tradition, the wolves plan to use the genetic material of Sung and Jorgensen to strengthen their own weakened genetic line. When clan wolves split, the wardens took with them the genetic material of their ancestors. This has left the future of the Crusader faction in danger. They cannot hope to regain and protect Terra without a bloodline which will provide them with strong warriors in the future. New Cofton is the site of Moritz's heaviest traffic. Our intelligence believes that Seng and Jorgensen's legacy is hidden in the city. Destroy the city with unbound brutality. The time for restraint has passed. Yep, we're gonna blow up a city. And we're finally back to using two Kodiaks. Let's do it. That's a little dark.
Light amplification engaged. All points attacking your target.
I'm gonna start taking out all the enemy mechs because they are kind of a pain. One of these buildings has the heritage. We can worry about which one after everybody's dead.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Enemy power-up detected. All points attacking your target.
The city has some fancy roads, but forget which structure has the legacy in it. Ah. There's a lot more enemies than I thought would be here. Supplies. Oh shit.
All points attacking your target. Enemy power-up detected. Mission failed.
Oh my, are you kidding me? Let's redo that. Well, I know what building it is, but the AI is not very smart.
Image enhancement engaged. All points attacking your target.
How many PPCs like that? Those guys are firing.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
No, let's just skirt around the perimeter then. Part storage is not it, but we can blow it up. I think we need to be like within 300 meters, not 150. I thought it was 100. I thought the inspection radius is like 150. Storage.
Target is beyond inspection radius.
Exothermal machinery. Supplies. It must be that building up there.
Enemy power-up detected. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target. Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit. Arm. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete.
here's my ally.
All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
I think this is it. This is the building. 250 meters, not to...
Primary objective. Locate genetic material. Successful.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Secondary objective. Destroy all enemy mechs. Successful.
So we don't want to blow... We don't want to blow up this building. But we want to blow up everything else. So this one can go. And the rest of these can go. We gotta be careful, however. This is the building, right? Yeah.
Satellite link established.
I'm worried that it's actually hitting that building.
Primary objective. Destroy all buildings not containing genetic material. Success.
Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
And we have success.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled. Autopilot engaged.
When I did this, the first time I played this game, I got my leg shot off, so I had to like crawl the entire, so the AI doesn't know what to do when they lose their leg and they just stand in place forever like a flamingo. Yes, I'm not gonna tell the flamingo joke, but a player, if they lose their leg, they can still move a little bit. And so you have to turn left and right to make the mech move forward slightly. So it's basically crawling across the entire map to do all of this. And I lost my jump jets as well, so I was like literally just crawling through the entire map, shooting the rest of the buildings after I was done with all the enemies. But it's fine as long as you do it within the time limit. Safe but slow.
Mission successful.
And we have success. You destroyed New Cofton and gave the rabid wolves a taste of ghost bear vengeance. One container, that holding Jorgensen's sacred genes, was in New Cofton, but the same legacy is still lost. Intelligence has detected heavy mech traffic in the Nesta Valley, where the material must be hidden.
This was just the first strike. The wolves will regret their offense.
Well, we still gotta recover the other genetic material. You are part way to the completion of your crusade. Once we have located Sang's genetic material, your mission will continue until the Freebirth thieves are in the clutches of icy death. We will have the satisfaction of knowing that when we kill them, we exterminate their line. Without genetic material, the Crusader wolves will not exist beyond this generation. Although they will still fight, they are already dead. Well, just, let's save some again. Intelligence reports enemy activity in the Nesta Valley but cannot locate a base. Investigate Nav Point Alpha, our closest guess of the location of Sang's genetic material. Retrieve and protect our legacy.
Find the remainder of our legacy. Leave no wolf mech standing.
Destroy all enemy mechs, of course we will.
Kodiak.
You have succeeded in tracking the treacherous wolves who hold our birthright hostage. Now you must attack with righteous fury to destroy those who would pervert the illustrious line of Sang and Jorgensen and mix it with their own soiled blood. Be not blinded by vengeance. Your first duty is to locate the genetic material so that we can recover it. Now that you are near victory, do not let haste hamper your judgment. Show no mercy in punishing those enemies of our clan who march against you. If you succeed, the Ghost Bear will once again be ready to rise. If not, we and our future are doomed. Well, this one's kind of cool, actually, because it plops us in a river. The river has no, doesn't do anything really. It just looks cool.
Image enhancement engaged. Image enhancement
Look at that.
engaged. Light amplification engaged.
The map's still kind of dark, so... They were really trying to push what the graphics engine could do, and what the graphics engine of this game could do. Oh, somebody's coming.
All points attacking your target.
He's probably got a large laser.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target.
You are in range.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete.
Let's see what this looks like.
Satellite link established.
It's just one big line going forward.
Light
You can see a little, like, they try to
engaged.
texture it too, the water too. Like, you can see little dots passing by to make it look like there's water flowing through here. That's a neat effect. At least for the 90s it was. Wow, this is such a long walk.
Enemy power-up detected.
Well, we gotta... supposed enemy power up.
All points attacking your target.
And it's still very far out. The thick cotton boy will get him. Nathan is with us in spirit. His name is just Ghost Bear. I should have named him Cot.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target.
Uh-oh.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
The effect that we're about to see is also kind of cool, but the draw distance prevents us from seeing it yet. Oh, there we go. Come on. Look at that. It's a waterfall. Like the 90s graphics. Like, it's the they're trying to do a really sweet waterfall effect in the 90s. Obviously, it doesn't look like a real waterfall, but it is. I think it is. It's peak. It's convincing enough for like the aesthetic of this game. I was like, it's like yeah, MechWarrior, I'll take your word for it. That's a waterfall. Also, because this water is not it's not real water. I know in MechWarrior 3, it makes you dissipate heat much faster, but not in this game. This is not, the water is not a real physical object. It's just part of the scenery. In the BattleTech tabletop game, it actually does dissipate heat. It's just enough that you see it and immediately understand it's a waterfall. Yeah, video games are impressionistic of art after all. Yeah, they had to make do with what they could with the limits of technology.
Enemy power-up detected. All points attacking your target.
He came out of the waterfall.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target target destroyed.
Well, we gotta enter the waterfall. I don't think... Yeah, we can't see through it until we actually enter. This effect is also kind of cool, too, where it looks like it's, like, all muddy in here.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. All points attacking your target. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. All points attacking your target.
What are you doing?
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. All points joining formation. Satellite link established.
Yeah. So...
Satellite link.
What? Why'd it crash? I'm gonna have to redo this whole mission all over again? No, the mission completed as well, what? All I did was doing was scrolling for the map and it crashed. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Should we just run with it? Should we just say, yeah, we complete the mission, or should you want to see me go through it? Because apparently according to this, we succeeded. It seems like a positive outcome, so may as well continue. Alright. We'll just make it back up, just in case. You have earned much honor to stay MechWarrior. You have fulfilled your most sacred duty to recover the genetic material of our Gene Mother and Gene Father. During the battle, the thieves managed to escape to a dropship and transfer to an orbital platform above the planet.
We have our legacy back. Your mission is not yet over.
The Lore Master will sing about you for centuries to come. You have saved the future of your clan. Now that the genetic material has been retrieved, your final mission is to avenge the affront to our honor. You must now find those responsible and slaughter them with all the savagery of the Ghost Bear. The time for restraint has passed. Now you must annihilate the offenders. Your brutality will erase the stain on our clan's honor. Well, I think this is the final campaign mission. And this one is actually a massive pain. So, yeah. Okay, so this is why I called it Orb Plat. This is why I call it Orb Plat. This was a build I designed specifically for this mission. Because this mission is a pain in the dick. You will see why. I may have to retry multiple times on this one. You are on the dropship Justice beneath the Crusader Wolf orbital platform. While you fight the Wolf units, 4 turrets on your dropship will blow a hole through the hull of the platform. Jump through the hole, then follow nav points Alpha, Beta, and Gamma to the platform's reactor. Destroy all enemy units and the reactor before detonating the platform. Then escape before you are caught in the blast. You will gain more honor by destroying the mechs before the reactor. Once again, your mech will be fitted with engineering jets to simulate a small amount of gravity. Now that we have recovered our genetic material, we must punish the foul thieves. This act of vengeance will show the clans that the Ghost Bear is once again ascendant, and to face us means ruin. It will also appease all of us who want the wolves' extermination. You are fighting not just for yourself or your trinary, but for the entire race, from Khan Kabrinsky to the lowest laborer. Sate our first for the blood of our enemies. Intelligence has plotted the nav points based on plans for this class of carrier. They will lead you to the ship's power source. When you reach the reactor, destroy it and evacuate immediately before the ship explodes with you inside. This is the final battle of your long and arduous quest. Crush the walls with untempered rage and venom. Your actions this day will usher in the great era of the Ghost Bear.
MechWarrior, this is your Khan. I exhort you to slaughter those who dare to defile our honor. Show no mercy.
Okay, so before I start this mission, right away I'm gonna be shot at. It's shot at by large pulse lasers. Large pulse laser turrets. So... This is gonna be a very painful ride, this last mission. This takes place in space, by the way. So there is a hole that the drops will try to blast through, but yeah.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Image impact. Engage. Enemy power-up
Oh, wait, why are you jumping forward?
detected. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
There's one final mech. The Stone Rhino. Inside here.
Job 5, MechWarrior. Unfortunate that I will
Enemy power-up detected.
You can still outgun us. Oh, you might be.
Enemy mech
Yeah,
destroyed.
he's dead. Okay. We're not done. We have to destroy the reactor. And then we have to get out right away. Oh.
Dropship 70 seconds. Evacuate before the reactor goes critical.
Primary objective, destroy reactor. Successful.
External camera
And we have
engaged.
very limited time to get out. Why is it not going mission success? Oh, there we go. Ah. Well, that's it. we beat Ghost Bear's Legacy. I'm actually kind of fortunate that we managed to beat like some of the. I'm surprised we even beat a lot of the harder missions on the first try, especially the water mission. But I had to do an exploit to accomplish that. So yeah, I think visually it was more impressive, but a lot of like the flaws with the game engine start to show themselves with these missions. Like like that fun collision detection glitch, and the limits the limits on how many PPCs there you can have on a have in the game world. Also, I'm not a fan of missions where the game just starts with you being shot at right away, without like any chance to like prep for anything. Your quest is ended, MechWarrior. Your rage and fury have demolished the walls who threatened our destiny. On the homeworld, songs are being sung about you, the flashing claws and rending teeth of the mighty ghost bear. Yeah, death traps aren't fun.
Your clan owes you a great debt, MechWarrior. I present to you the Golden Claw, a medal of honor only given to warriors who have performed the utmost deeds of heroism. It is nothing but a trinket, but it symbolizes the gratitude of a clan.
With the return of the genetic material of our founders, Clan Ghostbear now stands alone at the head of the clans. Clan Jade Falcon has been sorely weakened by the War of Refusal. The Wolves stand divided. The Diamond Sharks have all but disappeared from the Inner Sphere. The Smoke Jaguars and the Nova Cats have been depleted by petty border skirmishes, and the other clans remain on the outskirts of the invasion. With the Wolf Falcon War of Refusal resolved indecisively, the truce declared on 2K8 still stands. 9 long years remain in that truce, years which will allow the other clans to rebuild and the Inner Sphere to strengthen its defenses. In 9 years we will have lost the advantage we now hold. Do we wait for the Inner Sphere to be engulfed in flames at the hands of our brothers and sisters? This is the question that faces our clan. While we debate the future of the invasion, we must heed the words of the remembrance. Now is the time to prove what we know to be true, that we shall conquer all. The remembrance. Clan Ghostbear. Passage 155, verse 2, lines 45 to 48. Now, if we are lucky, then we qualify for the blood name, for one of the blood names. We do. You have been nominated by a blood-named warrior of your clan to compete for the same blood right. Now you must fight the other nominees, and to the victor will go the most prized honor that exists among the clans, a blood name. 32 warriors will fight for the blood name. In order for you to succeed, you must be victorious in 5 one-on-one battles. Destroy all those who oppose you. In your first battle for the blood name Seng, you will fight against Jocelyn, a mech warrior in the 1st Bear Guards based on Rubigan. She pilots a summoner and uses her jump jets frequently to keep the combat from close quarters. While you are in combat, the other 15 battles will be fought at different sites.
Kodiak.
Well, we can choose whatever mech we want for this. I'll just use good old orc plat. And we'll just save them in case they get disqualified for the blood name.
I welcome you who will chosen to contend for the noble blood name of Tseng. Let the combat begin.
So this is basically a fighting tournament for the right to have like a blood name, which is the clan version of a family name. And what happens to the other people who we defeat? Well, don't ask about that. Clan members have no last names, just that of their clan. Nicholas Kerensky decreed that surnames fostered bonds of familial loyalty made obsolete by the clan eugenics program, and desired that loyalty to be applied only to the clan. The only surnames that he allowed were blood names, titles of honor awarded only to the best of each clan. If they died unworthy, yeah. The blood names of the clans are those of the original 800 warriors who left the Pentagon with Nicholas Kerensky, less the 40 names stricken after the trial of annihilation which destroyed the not named clan. Only 25 people can hold a blood name at once. Whenever a blood-named warrior dies, a trial of blood right is called to determine who will replace the fallen warrior. By the way, the not-named clan is Clan Wolverine. There's an entire article with this. I'm not going to get into that. In order that each warrior who wins a blood name defeat all others who have a claim on the name, Kerensky established an elaborate system by which the blood-named warrior is chosen. Only warriors who are matrilineally related to the original name holder are allowed to battle for the honor of burying it. Each warrior who holds that blood name nominates one contender. The head of that blood name house then nominates enough warriors to bring the number to 31, and the final spot is left to qualify warriors who were not nominated, who fight in a grand melee until only one stands. This warrior fills the 32nd spot of the trial of blood right. These 32 warriors then fight a series of one-on-one battles, until one warrior is victorious. That warrior then joins the ranks of the blood-named. In the quest for the genetic material, Aeneas Tseng died before combat was ended in the aborted battle on Ark Royal. Because of his death, there will now be a trial of blood right to give that blood name to a new warrior. As you are matrilineally related to Sandra Tseng, you qualify for the blood right. You were nominated because of your heroic role in recovering the genetic material. As Tseng is a blood name reserved for mech warriors, all of your battles will be fought in mechs. 32 warriors are assembled, ready to fight to the death if necessary for the right to bear the name Tseng. Among those entered are 2 warriors from your Sitco. Also in the contest is Ragnarok, who despite his outstanding battle record was not nominated because of his erratic, undependable fighting style. He entered the grand melee and was the last standing of 30 warriors. If you face him, he will prove a difficult foe. So the short version is we are doing a fighting tournament for the right to have our own distinct last name. Am I streaming MechWarrior 5? Never. I might stream Pirates Moon someday, because I never got around to streaming that. That's an expansion pack for MechWarrior 3. Okay, so we gotta engage in a fighting tournament. The enemy is a summoner, but he's got TPCs and LRMs. Of course he does. Ow, ow, ow.
Mission successful.
That's one down. You successfully dispatched your first opponent, but the road to a blood name is long and arduous. You have just begun. Athena, one of your Sipkin, was killed in the first round, taken out by a lucky missile fired by her opponent as he crashed to the ground. She was a much stronger warrior, but such is the way of the trial of blood right.
Well done. The other battles were unremarkable, except for this MechWarrior Ragnarok. He fights like the Pentagon flu.
Yeah. That's why I say don't ask questions about what happens to the to people who lose, because the clans are pretty vicious. No additional information. You just move on to the next one. Your second round is Victoria of the Fur Jaguar Cavaliers. She was captured as a bondsman by Clan Smoke Jaguar in a skirmish over a disputed planet and earned warrior status with us. Though she was not of our clan, she qualifies for the same name. She is now trained in the bloodthirsty ways of the Smoke Jaguars and will bring all of their renowned ferocity to combat. She pilots a Timberwolf and depends on long-range missiles and jump jets to keep apart from combat and hammer away at her opponent's defenses from afar.
You took some damage in that last battle, but I have gotten you back up to speed. Now show the clan what you are made of.
No details.
Zodiac.
We just launch. Also, we're just gonna find the same arena. We'll wait for her to get close. Because the AI, as much as the AI, AI likes to decide on a whim. Oh, she's taking out my arm. It just likes to go into close range. Yeah, I dare refuse your bashalts.
Mission successful.
Yeah, just use quad AC2s. Who cares? You have succeeded in keeping the same name within the clan. No Jaguar will bear that sacred name. Ragnarok 2 remains in the trial after defeating a warrior with deadly accuracy but slow reactions. Ragnarok's impetuous combat style overwhelmed her.
That Jaguar was no match for you. Good thing, too. I do not know how well the Bloodhouse would have taken it if the name were to be ripped from the clan.
No additional information. I shot both her legs off. How come the video shows like her torso blew up and left only the legs standing? You now face Grendel, who fought in the aborted attack on Ark Royal. He pilots an executioner and relies on his machine guns while engaging his opponents at close quarters. His opponent in the previous round was equipped only with long-range weapons. Grendel moved in swiftly and disabled her before she had a chance to target him. Learn from her mistake.
Your opponent is no freebirth. Be wary of his skills. However, I expect you will succeed.
Well, let's face Grendel. I wonder how Grendel will do against quad AC2s. Grendel's executioner. Also, it's dark. Wow, that's. I think he's. Yeah. There now only remain 4 warriors in the race for the same blood name. Ragnarok, winner of the Grand Melee, is still in the competition. He won a narrow victory over a MechWarrior's superior talents and ability with his unpredictable combat style. Some of the elders of the Bloodhouse are already complaining that they do not need such a wild and erratic warrior among their number. Put their worries to rest.
And then there were 4. Your mech is looking... I will do what I can. And then there were 4. Your mech is looking... I will do what I can.
That is how they should be looking whenever I dispatch them. Just lying on the floor with no legs. The legs failed on them. Your next opponent is Jorn, one of your Sipkin. You must now defeat him or die trying. Jorn pilots a Kodiak, a heavy and powerful mech. He tends to remain stationary, absorbing attacks with his mech's substantial armor while disabling his opponents quickly with pinpointed shots. But legs.
You are an acquaintance of MechWarrior Bjorn, I understand. Hesitate not with him. I have seen warriors lose the blood name because they could not fight a friend. Weakness it is.
Well, if he remains stationary, that's a mistake, because the reason why I use a Kodiak is because it is nimble while being an assault mech. So all we gotta do, I guess, is just to leg him again. If he wants to stand in place, then we will let him stand in place. He's damaging his own legs.
Mission successful.
Oops. Whoopsie. I guess he should have been moving. Wait, he looks like that? Will I just cleave him with a sword? You killed Jordan and now pass on to the final round of fighting. Only 2 still stand of the 32 who once contended for the blood name. In a hard-fought battle against an experienced and strong warrior, Ragnarok snatched a quick victory by disregarding defense and attacking with a brutal onslaught. Now you will face him. Look at that. Somehow I managed to cleave him in half like with a diagonal sword cut.
That Stravag Ragnarok is still around. He has been carving his opponents in ways that would make an ice wraith cringe. Well, he has not seen the likes of you, has he?
Well, let's teach that Ragnarok a lesson. You now face the final battle for the second blood name. Ragnarok pilots a grizzly. He has no usual battle style, which will make him all the more difficult to defeat. You have trained and worked for this battle since your blooding. Now is time to prove yourself worthy of the name Sen.
Yes! Quick and merciless! The way of the MechWarrior!
Kodiak.
Well, let's fight Ragnarok. Oh, he's got large lasers, a lot of large lasers.
Mission successful.
Well, not so aggressive, it seems. You have succeeded in defeating all those who covet the same blood name. Now that name is yours. You will live on in your descendants forever. GG easy.
We of the Seng Bloodhouse now welcome our newest member, the hero who saved the genetic material of our clan's founder, our Gene Mother. You are now one of us, MechWarrior. You, like us, will live forever in the warriors of our clan.
Winning a blood name is the warrior's guarantee of immortality. When you die, your genetic material will be added to that of the clan, and thus you will continue as a warrior until the end of time. Your ashes will be returned to Strana Mekti, the planet which spawned our civilization, and there entombed with those warriors of the same blood name who have fallen before you. That's it. This is that we have gotten the same blood name. So it actually should be Noel Seng, not Noel Shrai. And that is the end of Eternal Glory is Yours. And that is the end of Ghost Bear's Legacy. This ended a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought it would go for like 3 to 4 parts. Oh. So, yeah, it's probably a bit early, but what should I do? Oh, I guess this is a good opportunity to show one really stupid thing. Not that early, honestly. You're off to bed in 10 minutes. There's one thing I might as well show off since we got 10 minutes. Let's play MechWarrior 2, the clans. So if anything, it's good timing. This won't take very long. Oh, actually, this might not work correctly. Let's let's try it again. So this was an early alpha of MechWarrior 2 before it became 31st century combat. It's actually I forgot. You know what? I forgot to change something here. Since I don't have my joystick set up, because that might cause some problems. One second. Yeah, these games were before Windows 98. Anyway, okay, so now this should work. So this is MechWarrior 2: The Clans. This was a very early alpha of what MechWarrior 2 could have looked like. So unlike 31st Century Combat, this was more open, and this is a more open-ended game. So you would play as one of 6 different clans, including Clan Wolf, Jade Falcon, Ghost Bear, Smoke Jaguar, and 2 others I don't remember the names of. I think maybe Steel Viper and Nova Cat. And there was no like storyline, at least as far as I know. Oh shit, it's loud. Yeah, it's not even. Sorry. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. That's because I left my volume, my MIDI volume too high, sorry. Okay. As I was saying, this was a open-ended MechWarrior game. You played as one of six clans, and the idea was, instead of following a specific storyline, like the final product did, you did like randomly generated missions to climb up the ranks and build up your honor in the clan. And I do not know any of the controls for this game. It's very incomplete. But it has a lot of they put a lot of work into it. Oh, we need to add our marauder right here. And actually, this one it's very incomplete, but this version of the game adheres closer to BattleTech rules than the final product did. And some of the assets in this game ended up being used in the final product, but as you can tell, most of them not really. So we are part of Clan Smoke Jaguar. What is our mission? Disable or destroy enemy mech in the training battleground. Okay, sounds easy enough. Let's go and do it. Look at these graphics. Also, the in-game sound doesn't work very well. There's nice cockpit. No. So there's no sound. The sound doesn't work very well, unfortunately. And yeah, I couldn't figure out the controls, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I think the team that made this alpha, didn't work on most of the team that worked on this alpha did not work on the final product. Ooh, ejecting. Your defeat has brought shame upon yourself, your star, and your clan. In the near future, let us hope you will vindicate yourself and restore your standing within the clan. Yeah, this game it's really jank. It's barely playable compared to the final product. But anyway, I want to show that off briefly somewhere along the way. So I guess this was a good opportunity to do it. So at least they're giving you more chances in the future, I guess. Yes, we have shamed the Smoke Jaguars. The Keshik is displeased. So I guess that will do it for the stream. Unless you want to go another 30 minutes-ish, but I don't even know what we're gonna do. So thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks giving us Block if you're still here, and Jupiter V for showing up, and let me since you yeah. So next stream, since we've already finished Ghost Bearer's Legacy and the original MechWarrior 2, I'm gonna say the next stream is gonna be MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, which is, in my opinion, the best one. And you're gonna see why once we start playing that. As a kid growing up, actually Mercenaries was the first one I played, even though I really wanted to play 31st Century Combat first. But in hindsight, Mercenaries is actually gameplay wise is actually the best of the three. And we are not clanners, and we are no longer clanners in Mercenaries. So anyway, I will not keep you guys waiting too long. I will see you guys this coming Saturday for that. It's either that or I play Devil May Cry 5 or something. Yeah, I know I'm gonna stream Devil May Cry 5. The problem is I think you've already played through it, so all I can really do is show what's different in Special Edition. Like playing on Legendary Dark Knight mode. With Turbo mode on. But anyway, yeah, I will see you guys. VTuber Dante was crazy. Yeah, I saw VTuber Dante. I like to imagine it's actually Nero pretending to be Dante. Because his uncle and dad are out of town. So he's filling in, pretending to be someone he's not. That's my headcanon. Anyways, I will see you guys next Saturday. So take care everybody, and Hopsquirrel. I still need to be Amon. I've been going slowly through Powers and trying to 100% Powers in Hawaii. Yeah, later. Also need to look straight my screen. No, it's yeah, later.